My fall today or what? Got my plaid on, got my dark lip on, got my bright nails, which is more summer, but whatever. I had my coffee this morning and I was thinking I need to start going back into like my pumpkin spice stuff. Do you remember that recipe? I did that like last year around this time, I think. It's so good. Oh, but there's so much sugar in it. I'm like wired for hours. I'm like, ah! Actually, when I was younger, fun fact, my parents used to tell everyone that I was allergic to ice cream because I would have sugar and I would like run up the wall. I am getting off on a whole different video. I love how I started this video and the first thing I think about is like food. We should talk about food today. I need some energy. Pick me up, woo. Okay, one more sip, one more sip. I'm gonna put this on the ground. Remind me later to not step on this. Oh, there's a mascara on the floor. Hello everyone, I am back as promised 2 weeks later with my fall haul update because as you guys know, whenever I do any sort of beauty haul, I always want to give you guys an update a couple of weeks later and tell you, what I've tried and what I've liked, what I've disliked, and so I want to share with you guys what I thought. This is actually a really good set of products, I have to say. I chose really well this time. I'm pretty impressed with myself. So the first product I want to talk about is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's a loose setting powder. It has a lot of really great reviews and it's very highly regarded on the Sephora website. I really like it. Now, my skin has been a little bit on the drier side. I don't want to say dry, more combination than its normal oily self. If you have very oily skin, I don't know if this would be mattifying enough for you, but I find that it doesn't settle into any pores or fine lines or anything like that throughout the day. I would say that this deserves some recognition. Big thumbs up! I don't know where to put these when I talk about them. Hup, on the bed. Next, ooh, loved this. This is the Becca Backlight Priming. Becca Backlight. That sounds really cool. I like that. Becca Backlight. Anyway, this is the priming filter, and this is a primer that has a lot of luminizing qualities to it. Tested it out. Oh, so pretty. If you love that sort of natural glowy look to your skin, I'm wearing it on my skin right now. Oh, I've been wearing it pretty much every single day that I've been wearing makeup. I think there's maybe 2 days that I didn't wear this, that's saying a lot. Spoiler alert, this may or may not be in my September favorites next week. Ooh, where's that nail polish? Where is it? So I tried out one of the Burberry nail polishes, and that is the Cadet Green, number 206. I'm so in love with this color. I was wearing it in one of my most recent videos. I'll link it in the info bar below in case you want to see it like actually on the nails, but a lot of you guys have been asking what it was. That's what it is. And it's just a very flattering shade of sort of like this moss tealy green. I can't explain it. I don't own any colors like this and it's really, really flattering. It just is a beautiful fall shade. Also, just want to point out, there's a lot more product in here than I first thought. You know what's really nice about this is it actually lasted a long time on my nails, because you know me, I ruin nail polish almost immediately. This has been on my nails for 2 days. 2 days and I've already ruined it. Next, I'll talk about the Hourglass Ambient Light in Mood Light. I purchased this because it's supposed to have a nice brightening effect to the skin, and I think it does a pretty good job. It is a finishing powder, so obviously it's not going to set your makeup, but it's more to just act to diffuse natural lights and make your skin just look very pretty and bright, obviously. I have the Hourglass. This is their Ambient Light Trio, and I use usually these two to set my under eyes because I find it gives us just really nice highlighty look under the eyes, which I really, really love. So I tried using this one instead just to kind of see if it made any difference. I found this to be a little too pink for right underneath the eyes versus these two, but this looked really nice just kind of like overall over the skin. Do I think it's a necessity? No. Do I think it's pretty? Yes. If you like brightening or finishing powders in any sense, it is very pretty. Ooh, next, the Jaclyn Hill Highlight. I will talk about that. I'm wearing it on my skin right now. Look at that highlight though. It is beautiful. I was wearing this on my skin actually this past weekend or the weekend before, I can't remember. I was wearing it on my skin and I was testing it out on my sister because I was trying to see like between that one and the ColourPop, like which one looked best on my sister's skin tone versus mine, and like I was just testing a whole bunch of stuff out. Mom's like, ooh, put it on me. So I was like testing it out and putting it on her skin, and she's like, oh, this looks nice. Where did you get this? So happy birthday, Mom. I should warn you that a little bit goes a long way because it is a very intense highlight. If you like a lot of highlight, this is perfect. If you're looking for more of a subtle kind of a look, this may be a little bit intense for you, but I, as you guys know, love me a good glow, so I'm in love. For the Urban Decay lippies, I have not tried all of them on the lips as of yet, but I have tried a couple of them, so I just wanted to tell you guys what I thought of them and what I thought of the formula, yada yada yada. So the one I have on my lips right now is Blackmail, because a lot of you guys had been asking about it and what it looked like on the lips, so I wanted to show you guys in real time what it looks like, and I am obsessed with it. I just really like that really dark black currant kind of a color. In terms of the actual formula and how it wears on the lips, I really personally very much like it. It's matte, but it's not too matte. It's not a very drying matte, which is amazing and such a nice find. And it has that sort of, I guess it's called like a satin matte. I don't know. I was reading what some of the comments and some of you guys were like, it's called a satin matte, not like a semi-matte. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know the lingo. If you just like swipe it on and go, it's obviously gonna wear off over time, so you have to make sure that you set it properly. In terms of the other colors that I tried, where are they? Stark Naked. Stark Naked is more of like a peachy, nudie color. It's pretty. I personally like the, where is it? The Burberry shade a little bit better. This is a little too peachy for me, but I really loved, where is it? Ah, where did I put it? Yes, 1993. I love this color. It's just a very nice, like, modern take on the 90s brown matte lip. Really nice for fall. For the Hourglass Concealer, first thing I want to say is that the color is perfection for my skin tone. I have never found a concealer that matches my skin tone so perfectly. This is in the color Fair. Remember, I do have self-tanner on as well. I am quite pale, but this is a really good shade for me. In terms of the application and the wear and all that kind of stuff, I think it's really nice. It's very creamy, so I think for people who have oily skin, I don't think this would be a really good fit for you. I think it's a little bit too creamy. For under the eyes, I really liked it because it didn't feel like it settled. It's not too thick either. And again, it like the color's so perfect that like I put it on and like streaked it on my face to like cover anything, and then I had to like go in with like a mirror and be like, wait, where did I put it? And then I think the last two products I want to share, are there only two more products? I think so. So number one is the Burberry lipstick, and this color of nude is very, very pretty. Very much more sheer wash of color, which is really nice for this kind of a nudie color, because then my natural, more of a pinky tone sort of showed through, so it just made it less jarring, I guess, on my pale skin. The one thing I will say that I'm a little frustrated with in terms of the actual packaging, other than the fact that like, oh, I love it, it's so pretty, but you have to put it on in the exact right spot because it is a magnet closure. So if you try and put it on here, it's not gonna stick. If you put it like here, it's gonna like repel the magnets. It has to be like in one particular place, which is a little bit annoying if you're like trying to apply it like on the go and then you're trying to put it together and you're like, ah, it's not working. And then the last product I want to share with you guys is the Burberry palette, because when I talked about this originally, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this whole like camo multicolor thing happening going on right here, because I find that with palettes like this where the colors are sort of intermixed in this really intricate pattern, it's very difficult to select a specific color and apply to the eye with any sort of without any sort of transfer. So anyway, I was reading through the comments, and some of you guys, like on the website, they recommend also trying to blend the colors together to create this really pretty sort of iridescent hunter green look, and I was like, ooh, yes, that feels like something I would do. That being said, that does make it one specific color, a lot of one specific color, so if you like that shimmery hunter green, go nuts. But that does, you know, limit it from 3 shades to 1 shade. You can't really go back that easily. I'll just show you really quick what it looks like. Like that is kind of what it looks like. It's got that hunter green with a little bit of that deepness from the black, with a bit of shimmer from the cream. It does blend out to be very, very pretty. I've tried also experimenting with it and mixing it with other colors as well, and it adds this nice sheen hunter greenness on top that makes the eye color just sort of pop. Pretty shade. I don't think it's worth the money personally. I felt so bad doing that even. I was like, oh my gosh, am I doing this? I can't look. And I think that rounds out everything that I have tried. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot one. I turned off the camera and I was like all ready to go. I was like, this is the Makeup Forever palette. I totally forgot to talk about this because it was still in my palette collection over there because I've been using it. I really like it. The one thing I will say is that I really wish there was sort of a nice, easy matte blending color. Something that just makes it easier to blend in some of these shimmery colors. But in terms of the highlight and colors to add some like pop and dimension to the eyes, they're gorgeous. I love this color. For all of my pale girls out there, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight shade. I love this color down here. This sort of a bronzy color is very flattering. The gold's really gorgeous. I'm so excited. This haul was like awesome. There were so many really good products. It's so exciting when they're like all really good and you don't purchase something that like sucks and you're like, and as always, if you guys have any requests for any tutorials or looks or videos in general, feel free to leave them in comments below because I love hearing from you guys and I love doing videos that you guys want to see more of. I hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful, beautiful fall week and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you girls. Mwah!